Welcome back to GreenTGarden. I'm in Long Island, New York, Zone 7A. Quick garden tour slash vlog, guys. I'm going to show you the outside garden, what's going on. I'm going to show you inside the greenhouse, what's growing right now in April month. In New York, it's springtime. Okay, so that's my garden location. I'm going to show you guys real quick. You guys know I have a pet pig, so it's my compost bin back there. Just opened up the pool. And this is a quick look of my backyard. We're in Long Island, New York. I created a next small garden over there, but the bunnies and everything's been eating it out. I have to go clean it up. I'll show you guys real quick. And it's still, see, got my weed whacker there, still working in progress. So this here, guys, if you guys are new and you're wondering what is that black stuff, I always tell you guys that's weed barrier. If you want to get your hand on this heavy duty one, check in the link in the description box. And basically that greenhouse, I bought this from Wayfair. It was just when I bought it was just a greenhouse. There was nothing inside, so I literally put everything inside. And this kale plant has been growing since the whole year, but you could see it bolt, and it's going to be producing flowers. And after flowers, you leave it for a while, it's going to produce seed, so I could get those seed. I'm going to pick all the bottom leaves and give Pepper, the pet pig, because that's literally done. And these are some of the plants right now that I plant. And look, stuff that I plant in ground, you see they're now popping out. So we got like mixed gourd, butternut squash. The weather's nice and cool, so some of them might survive, some of them might not survive because of the weather. And right here, this right here is my cucumber trellis. I'll show you guys how I'm gonna set that up. I'm back here. This is behind of my greenhouse, which I add on this piece here so I can get more plants or cucumber plants or whatever plants running upward. And then I have two beds back here, and this is some lettuce and stuff. I had the kids just throw all the seeds all over. I will separate them very soon and move them. Just wait until they get big. If you're gonna move your lettuce, guys, make sure they grow at least about 2-3 inches in length and height before moving them. Don't move them when they're too small. These are pak choys in some of the container. If you guys look, these guys are ready to harvest. I do not leave my pak choy to grow too long. I harvest really fast. We'll be harvesting this and show you guys. And right here I have more holes. So all the holes in the ground, that's where I plant stuff. This is side of the greenhouse. I did harvest. I showed you guys too, like spinach, lettuce and stuff. These are the stackable container. What I'm gonna do, I might just pull out all the middle plant and then stack these three together. These are all extra container, and this right is tomato cage. These are really good for tomatoes, peppers. You could always put it in one of the buckets. I literally have like all the reusable containers and stuff, which I'm trying to clean them out a little bit. And this, I like kind of do some stuff there. I got some other plants right here. These are my kids' plants, some stuff. These are a potato. You guys saw in my previous video, a store-bought potato. And if we step back, right here I have some more extra pak choy grown in containers. And these are radish. They're growing, so I got at least about 6 plants in there. And sorry guys, I'm trying to go through fast to show you. I don't want to keep you guys bored or take a long time. The weed barrier was the best thing I ever did, guys. It's prevent a lot of ants, weed, and it's really good. So the wooden greenhouse is good, but after a while with the sun, it gets messed up. So I'm gonna have to get some wood filler. Like you see all the cracks, I'm gonna have to get some wood filler, fill that up. So my kids and I come in here and they'll hang out. Let me just step back to show you guys. So we have on the right side, I bought all those shells from Amazon, and kind of got my daughter Grace, that's her section. She plants all her carrots. You guys can see she plants some carrots there. I can't mess with it because she's the little boss. She already told me don't mess with that. And I got some cucumber plants over here. One of them is not gonna make it. And yeah, these racks was really good. I didn't know what to do, so basically it was either I could just use the floor, but then I'm like, I'm not gonna have enough plants, so to put it in the racks give me more options for plants. And you can see like that one right there, I will run stuff up from that side too. I gotta put the stick back and I'll let stuff grow on top and run. Looks like a rainforest in here later on. So it's nice and hot in here. Say if it's 60 degrees out there today, it's in the mid-high 70s. I always tell people, make sure you use name tags for your plants so you know where they plant them. These guys are gonna be ready to transplant. If you're planting four plants in a seed in four plants in a container, guys, don't leave them too long because then you don't have enough space for the roots, and then you'll slow down the process, which you don't want to do that. So, and then I start having containers on the bottom, and you can see more stuff. And I got some sweet corns. Corns! Just love corns, guys. So we're gonna be growing that. And I got some mixed cucumbers right here. Who's gonna be running? Then we got some other radish and stuff down there. Got some hot peppers. Those are squash plant. 5 gallon container. I'm doing one each, so that's not bad. I have a sunflower which I have to transfer in a big container and then add a stick in there. So I'm gonna be putting the stick in there because they're gonna grow big. Hopefully, I might end up transplanting it here. Let it just grow in the greenhouse. Still figuring out that. These are some scallions that I had like 3 years ago, maybe more. Still coming around. This year I have, these are new scallions that I planted. And as you could see, I got more stuff. And these are empty containers. Always keep your empty containers, guys. Just clean them up. Store them in your, either you got a pool shed, a garage, or indoor, or a greenhouse. Store them and keep them. You always reuse them. Don't forget to subscribe to GreenTGarden. It's free, guys. And I got more stuff. And these are hot peppers. I just transplanted them yesterday. I'm gonna add more soil to that one. So these guys are gonna grow. I took out the racks right here. So I took this one out so the plant will be growing upward. And I kind of put this here, so the stuff will run up here too. So that's pretty cool. So having a greenhouse, guys, is really good. But the good thing about this greenhouse, when it's really hot, this doors, the windows, like, will pop open by themselves. So it's good and bad thing. The bad thing about having a greenhouse, you got to control the heat. Like I told you guys, the heat is the biggest problem. That was the winter time. I put that to kind of like, seal it off so the cold air wouldn't come in much. But then as the weather's going to get hot, I'm going to have to remove that. So this is how my greenhouse look for now. We'll give it a month. Say we give it a month or two, it's gonna look like a rainforest. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna have plants all on the top here, plants growing all there, and then I'm gonna get plants right through coming here. So it's just like a walkway, and that's what my kids and I love, to walk in here and feel like a rainforest. We just come and have coffee in here. It's really, really nice. So the good thing about having a greenhouse, it's you could plant 2 to 3 months. You could start seeding even in, if the weather's colder outside, because the greenhouse is hotter inside. Even without a heater, the sun hits it directly and it will get really hot. The other day we went up to 70 degrees in Long Island, New York. The greenhouse was 90 degrees. I had to open everything and water. The one thing about the greenhouse, if it gets really hot, you have to water almost every day or every 2 days, because it dries out the soil really fast when the humidity is high. So this is why I leave it open if it's hot. It's not really that hot right now in New York. In New York right here, guys, it's today was 60 degrees today, and in the night it drops down to 40 something degrees. So it's not the best for growing plants yet outside. So that's why I'm not gonna transplant too much stuff yet. If you guys are now starting off a garden, make sure you pick a spot where you're gonna get some sunlight. You don't want to start a garden location where there's a lot of trees and you're not gonna have sunlight. So remember, guys, to grow veggie in your backyard, you need a location. Location is the number one spot. You have to have sun, you have to have room, and you have to make sure you de-weed. I see a lot of people plant and they're shearing their plant with the weeds. I'm sorry, guys, learn my lesson from that. You don't want to shear your plant with weeds. Weeds are taking up all your space, taking up your room, taking up all the nutrients from the soil that your plant could be using. So make sure de-weed, get all the weed out, guys. Find a nice location and use that rich soil and start planting outside once the weather is nice. You could also always, for beginners, guys, seed indoor. Make sure you get some kind of growing lights or above a light or next to the window, and make sure you start seeding inside. I seeded a bunch of stuff inside, and now I'm seeding inside of the greenhouse because there are lights coming all over. For everyone who's been watching and supporting my channel, guys, thank you so much. I always appreciate everybody subscribing. It's amazing to see my channel growing. We're over 5,000 subscribers, 5,000 people. people, and I really appreciate that, guys. Trust me. I can't wait. This year I'm hoping, I'm keeping my finger crossed to get over 10,000 subscribers, see if I could do it this summer. And the good thing about it too is not just getting the subscribers, is getting my video out there, getting my way of growing garden, sharing my knowledge for free. One day I'm gonna give you guys a full tour of the backyard and show you what I wanted to show you guys right there. That's my piggy trail. So he's around somewhere, and it's gonna rain come down in Long Island here, so I'm gonna be taking back inside. So all right, guys. So if you're new, always welcome to Green Tea Garden. We're in Long Island, New York. Zone 7A, growing a better home garden. I'm trying to keep it organic as possible. And this way we could grow healthier, better stuff. And you don't have to buy veggies at all. And this is 100% nutrition. And you know what you plant, you know what you use. So growing a garden in your backyard is the best thing you could do, guys. And it also help you with, relax. Gardening help you with relax, help you with breathing, patient, and just watching the stuff grow. It's amazing. And then you get to share with your families. You get to share all the veggies with your neighbors and memories with your kids. So gardening is one of the best thing I love, and I also love working out too. So those are really good combination.